welcome to an absolutely amazing unboxing. I don't know if this will be bag number 2. Well, actually, yes. So this is going to be bag number 2 of 2024. I do have another bag to unbox for you guys, which is just as amazing as this one, but I don't think I'm going to count that really as technically a bag because it was free. And you'll understand when you see that unboxing. So, as if you guys were following my no buy, low buy year this year, I said I was going to buy 4 bags, but that I had a lot of gift cards and things like that. And so I didn't really know how I was going to count if I bought things with those gift cards, like they wouldn't be in violation of my no buy. And depending on what I bought, how I was sort of going to account for those. So that other bag that you're going to see, again, you may have already seen it. I don't know which one of these I'm going to upload first, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to count that bag because, like I said, it was literally free, which is pretty amazing when you see the bag. But anyway, this, oh my gosh, there is a huge story behind it, but I will get into that, after I unbox it because I want to see this bag just as much as you do because this was very, very, very hard to get a hold of. Yeah, so I just have to say, I was talking to my dear friend Emily, and because I had told her that this came, and she knows about the other one too, and she's been very involved in that bag as well. But I told her that I was actually able to get this bag, and she's like, you have really kind of hit the bag lottery these days. And I jokingly said, I was like, yeah, maybe I should walk into Hermes and ask for a Birkin because I really feel with, the unboxing of that absolutely stunning houndstooth tweed bag, which was, obviously pre-loved, which has been on my bucket list forever, that I was able to tick that off. And that was my first bag of 2024. And then to have been able to get this other bag, which you, like I said, may or may not have seen already, because I don't know how I'm doing this, but anyway, which again has been on a list and has, I've had my name in for this bag with my sales associate for a while, and saw it on the runway and said I want that bag. And then this one, which was kind of the same, and the fact that they all happened, I just feel like the luckiest girl in the world. So anyway, let's unbox this because I have got to see this bag. So obviously this is from Dior. And this was actually overnighted to me. I thought they were actually going to, let me scoot over a little. I actually thought they were messengering it to me. It did come from Bergdorf Goodman's, and I thought they were messengering it to me that same day that they rang it for me, but it ended up coming overnight FedEx, and so it was here the next day, which was totally fine because she let me know that it arrived. It was 3 or 4 in the afternoon, it was very late, so I don't really think they probably could have gotten something messengered to me in that time. But anyway, all right, let's go because I am so excited about this. So I'm going to talk to you while I take the star off. So, I've read what's going on, the thing about Dior and their work conditions and all that, and I actually do plan on addressing that because I think it's interesting, but I think it needs to be put into a little perspective. And by that, I do not mean, please, that I think that Dior should be let off the hook or that they're not doing something wrong or their subcontractor, this is not apparently directly under their control, but they sort of like Balenciaga, they should know what's going on. Anyway, I do plan on doing a video about that because, like I said, I have some other things that I kind of had sort of tucked away and sort of kind of some video ideas that I think would kind of be appropriate to add to this conversation. So anyway, now let's undo the ribbon now that, oh my God, there's a knot. Now that the star is off, but now it's in a knot, so hang on. So, you know, put your guesses down below if you think you know what this bag is. I will tell you it was highly sought after, very hard to get a hold of, and yeah, kind of, I think it's gonna be the bag of the year. So here we go. I was so excited. And Dior just, you guys, Dior really does the most beautiful packaging. Oh, hang on. Let's put that there. Oh, and there's my receipt. You can see, came from Bergdorf. And oh, look at that beautiful tissue paper. So maybe it goes this way. What do we think it goes this way? I don't know. That's the way the sticker is, but I don't know. The top was on that way. All right, let me undo this down here so I can make sure. I don't know like if the bag's in the dust bag. I don't know like which direction it is. So let me peek. Okay, all right, so it does go this way. Okay, so here we go. Oh my God, I'm beyond, like I cannot wait. Okay, so here is the dust bag. I'm not even quite sure you can tell what it is based on that. And we'll take this out, and we've got beautiful, you know, concertinaed, I think that's how you say it, folded tissue in the bottom. Let's put this away. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, it's definitely got some heft to it. All right, here we go. Like I said, make your guesses. Oh God, it's like totally wrapped too. Okay, but I can see it a little bit now, but the handle is still completely wrapped in. It literally arrived and she shipped it to me. Like this has not even seen the light of day or human hands. Oh my God, and it smells so good. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my God. I got the newsprint saddlebag. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, first of all, could there be another saddlebag more perfect for me? It's black and white. It has New York and Paris on it, which are like my two favorite cities, and this is where I live. And oh my gosh, you guys. So, okay, let's take this off. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the story. Okay, so I saw this on Instagram. I did not see it on the runway. I will admit that I was late to the party on this. Okay, sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out where in the world to get this off. I was late to the party, but I saw it posted on Instagram, I think like a lot of us did, where the guy was like, oh my gosh, they're re-releasing this, it's coming out soon, and like they're going for $30,000, the original ones on the resale market. So I immediately texted my Nordstrom sales associate because at the time, Nordstrom was doing, was it 10 times? Yeah, I think they were doing one of the, like a couple times a year, they do 10 times points. And if you buy, you guys, you know, I've told you to do this before, if you buy gift cards, either in person or have a sales associate ring them for you, you get the 10 times points on the gift card. So what you do is you kind of do a little backwards math and you figure out, okay, if the bag is this much and I need this total amount, you know, with tax, you figure out how many gift cards you need to buy, take 10 times points, and then you divide that in whatever, and you find out how many notes you're going, how much you're going to get in notes or gift cards, and then you use that to pay for part of the bag. Okay, so anyway, so that was happening at this time, and so I texted him and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want this bag, can you get it for me? And I knew that they had already done and I think maybe he had even posted on his Instagram, and by him I'm talking about Nick at Nordy's, who's fantastic. We had a little bit of a hiccup here, but anyway. So I texted him or messaged him and, you know, said, can I still get in on this? And he's like, you know, he contacted Dior and he's like, yep, we can do it. And so he, you know, rang the gift cards for me. I got, you know, whatever it was, like $450 or $460 in free, you know, in gift cards. And that paid basically for all the bag. Okay, here we go. I think I have this finally. Okay. So anyway, so he sent me a copy of the receipt. It was rung by Dior, and that was basically, I think like the end of March, something like that, and they were due to come out in April? Like sometime in April, I think. And he told me, or no, maybe like towards kind of third week end of April. So this must have been kind of the like first or second week of April when I'm having this conversation with him. So, but they rang me up, you know, I had a receipt for the bag and everything. And he said, you know, it should be coming in early May is what he said. And, you know, I knew that they had come in, and there were other people that pre-ordered this bag and paid for them way back in February, but I was told that I was going to get one. So early May came, and obviously, you know, nothing. I did message him, I think once, and just said, hey, any news? And he's like, no, you know, we haven't gotten yours yet, whatever. And oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, and this is really supple, you guys. I was worried that it was going to be kind of a little stiff, but it's not. It's really, really supple. Well, let me just tell you the story while I hold this. Okay, so anyway, so while I was in Spain, so I think we had like just arrived in Madrid, I messaged him again. So this is now like the end of May. And I was like, hey, just, you know, an FYI, just like checking in, because I thought, okay, I'm in Spain. If for some reason something's happening here, you know, if I could get it here, meaning here in Spain, then obviously I could get it for a little bit less. Now, I had really no hope that I would be able to get it because I knew that this bag had been sold out. I mean, you couldn't even buy it, right? It was all pre-sold. And so, but I thought, you know, you never know. And I had also literally just seen on one of my Facebook groups where people post like what's in boutique, somebody was actually trying this bag on in Barcelona, like 2 days before. So I was like, okay, so there are still, I guess, some out there. And she was trying to decide between this bag and some, I don't know, I think a Chanel bag or something. But anyway, so I thought, okay, maybe I do have hopes, but I wanted to check with him. So I messaged him on Instagram, and I was like, hey, you know, it was you said early May, we're now basically at the end of May. Do you know what's going on? Is it still going to come? And I knew then at that point that they were going to be doing a second drop of these, and they were taking, you know, again, deposits for them. But I think at that point they weren't supposed to be out until sometime like late fall. And anyway, unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but I was not able to get one through Nordstrom. So I was like, okay, well, just, you know, refund my money, just, you know, do a return, refund my money, because I thought, all right, well, maybe I'll be able to get it in Spain. Well, obviously, you guys know the end of that story. I checked in the Madrid store, you know, and just by the way, every time I walked in, this was how I started the conversation. Okay, I know this is a really stupid question, and I know what your answer is going to be, but I'm going to ask it anyway, because if I don't, and for some reason you do, I'll kick myself. Do you happen to have the newsprint saddlebag? And they would all kind of like, you know, politely laugh in my face. And I also asked to see if they had, by any chance, happen to have the New York one, which the New York one is black with white print, and it's got the Statue of Liberty. And I thought, okay, I really, this is my absolute first choice, but if I could get the New York one, that would be pretty cool too. They didn't have those either. They're not really re-releasing those. So anyway, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna get this bag. And, you know, I have to say I was pretty bummed. There were some of you that I know got some Instagram friends, you know, who are subscribers who were able to get one. And, you know, I had told you guys that I was gonna be getting one, and then I had to share that I wasn't gonna get it, and I was really disappointed. And I know I texted Emily and did the same thing, and I was like kind of bummed. And frankly, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little irritated with Nick. It wasn't his fault, but you know, it just kind of irritated me. But anyway, it all worked out in the end. So I then went to Bergdorf's because I had a fairly decent sized gift card that I needed to use by the end or the middle of June, basically. You haven't seen that unboxing either, and I haven't even filmed the unboxing yet. I don't know if it's technically an SLG. It is a bag, but anyway, again, it's not being counted because it was bought with gift cards. But anyway, so I went to the store to go look at that bag specifically, and I did the same thing. I walked in there and I was like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna ask you this question, but I know the answer. Do you have any of those? And she's like, no. And she's like, but you know, there's, and I think maybe even I might have said, yeah, I know they're doing whatever. I said, you know, I have to be really honest, I'm kind of pissed. I said I paid for the bag and I didn't end up getting it. And one of the Dior, like actual Dior managers, I think she's one of like the district managers for Dior, happened to be in the Bergdorf store that day. And so I was telling the sales associate, I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of a little annoyed, frankly, because I paid for the bag and it didn't happen. So they refunded and they're like, oh my gosh, what happened? And I told them. And so then she like called over the Dior director and she's like, you know, this happened. And she's like, we will get you that bag. And then she told me, and guess what? I was just on the phone earlier today with like Dior, like home office, you know, like one of their like corporate calls or whatever. And she said they're actually going to be able to release them earlier. They're going to come in July. And she said probably end of July. And I was like, okay, well, I didn't really want to wait until, you know, maybe like October or November to get this bag. But it's like mid-June right now. If I could get it, you know, by the end of July, like that would be fine. I said, okay, we're doing this. I will put another deposit down. And both the director and the sales associate were like, we promise you, because they did have rooms still on their list. She's like, they got a ton of them because I think, if I remember correctly, she said, I think that Bergdorf's actually sold the most of this bag in the United States. So she was like, I promise you, you will absolutely get this bag. Like, I hate that that happened to you. She's like, you will get it. So I was like, okay. So I remember I texted Emily and I was like, oh my gosh, I just put another deposit down and I was so excited. And anyway, and I think I let one of you know on Instagram too. So anyway, so I'm filming this on Thursday. On Tuesday, I get a text from my sales associate at Dior. And she's like, I have the best news for you. They arrived. She's like, and my director told me to ring yours first. So I was like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. That's awesome. She's like, you absolutely have to have this bag. So she rang it to me. Like I said, she said they were going to messenger it. But like I said, I pretty much knew, like once it hit to like 8 o'clock, I knew it was probably going to be too late, but arrived FedEx. Okay, enough about that. Let's get into the bag. Okay, so classic saddle. Obviously, it's got the CD on each side. It's got gold hardware. I do think that the New York one, which is in the black, had silver hardware. And then obviously it's got the back pocket here, which we've got some tissue paper in. And I did try on a saddle while I was there actually getting this other bag. I said, before I decided to reorder this bag, I said, I've never tried on a saddle before. Let me just try it. And I'm like, maybe I'll hate it. I don't know. So I did try my things in. I just tried on like one of the plain cream ones. And, I could get my phone in the back. And anyway, the back, just so you know, is lined in a suede. Oh my gosh, that's so soft. Here is the tag. You want to see that? What's really interesting about this is the print is actually like 3D, not in any kind of obnoxious way. Like it's not weird feeling. You know, like sometimes you get those t-shirts that have like that like print on it and it's kind of rubberized and it just feels like yucky, whatever. That's not what this is. It's just slightly textured. It's just slightly raised so you can kind of feel the print, but not in any, like I said, not in any annoying or obnoxious or, anything. So if you're not super familiar with this, because these bags are pretty rare. It does say New York, and then the date on here, April 15th of 2024 was the date of the show. So you can see that there. And obviously it says New York and Paris, and you open it up And I will be getting, there's some felt in there, I will be getting an organizer for this because I did know that the interior of this bag is cream. So probably want to protect that. All right, in here, I'm assuming this is my authenticity, and yeah. I thought Dior, maybe that's just on the lady Dior's where they would like write, I don't know, am I making that up? I only had a Dior book tote at one point, so I don't really remember. And then, hold on, let me take this out a little more. And then here is the strap. I will definitely do a try on for you guys because I want to try on this bag. But you can see here, so that is the interior. There is one zip pocket in the back, which is fairly decent size. You could certainly get like a flat card holder in there. I probably won't use that for anything, but oh my gosh. Oh, you guys, this smells amazing. So as you know, there's like a magnetic clasp, so hopefully you can hear that. It does magnet to that, and oh my God, you guys. Oh, look at this with black. It's amazing. It is absolutely incredible. Okay, we need to do some mod shots, so hang on. Okay, so here it is. My apologies for that box in the back, guys. We just ordered a dresser that we need to put together that's gonna go in the place of that thing. We're putting that in Nick's room, but anyway, so I apologize for the box. But she told me that when you wear it on your shoulder to kind of have it tipped like that, and I love that. I love the way it looks. And then she said the same thing if I wore it on this shoulder, which I never do, is you tip it back this way so that it's kind of fits under there. But oh my gosh, you guys, oh my God, I can't. I can't. I honestly feel like I have 100% hit the bag lottery this year. And yeah, it's just amazing. Okay, let me put on the strap. Okay, so here it is, crossbody. I was trying to remember how she told me to put it on. And I am personally will wear it like this with the handle tucked down because yeah, I mean, like I'm not a fan of that look. I mean, I guess I probably would sort of put it down and almost kind of, can you see how I sort of have it tucked? Yeah, oh, and actually it goes down a little bit more. Hang on. Okay, there we go. So it's almost like tucked behind the bag. You can't even really see it. So that way it's out of the way. So if I'm, ooh, I just got my bracelet caught on that. You know, so if I'm trying to get in the bag, it's totally out of the way and I can get in there. But, and obviously it's got the D there. And, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm really like, I feel very torn because I'm meeting Emily on Saturday and she really wanted me to wear that other bag that like I said, I don't know if you guys have seen or not yet, but oh God, I have to decide. Oh my, can you tell I'm excited? Oh my God, I'm just speechless. I didn't really know whether I was gonna be like a saddle girl, and I don't really know that I would necessarily say I am like a diehard saddlebag girl. I mean, come on guys, it is kind of a weird, funky shape, but this print is life. It is, in the words of, you know, Ted Lasso, football is life. This newsprint print is life. It's amazing. Oh, I am so unbelievably grateful that I was able to get this bag. Thank you so much. She has no idea, I think, that I have a channel, but thank you to Opal from Bergdorf's Dior for helping me get this bag, and your director, I'm sorry, I don't remember her name right now, but oh my gosh, you guys are just amazing, and thank you so much for making my Dior saddle newsprint bag dream come true after, you know, what happened. And again, it all has a happy ending, so it's fine. And like I said, I was able to get that other bag through Nick, and that all went out without a hitch. And like I said, it was totally free, and I still have some money left over on my cards, on my gift cards. Can you believe it, guys? Oh my gosh. Anyway, that I can use on anniversary sale. So Anyway, one more quick spin, just so you can see. Ah, I cannot wait to wear this bag. Maybe I'll wear it today. I'm not going anywhere. Actually, I need to go to Costco. Maybe I'll take this to Costco. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for joining me in this just amazing unboxing. Like I said, I feel like I am a Cheshire cat, and my jaw like hurts from smiling. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this bag? Do you absolutely hate it regardless of the newsprint bag? Are you still just like, I hate the saddlebag, or are you a saddlebag lover? Let me know, like I said, in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts, but I am just clearly thrilled beyond belief. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help the algorithm. And if you're new to my channel and you're just stumbling upon me, I would love to have you back. Click the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you know when I upload videos. If you haven't seen enough of me yet, there'll be another video over here for you to watch. And wherever you are, I hope you are having even a 10th of as good of a day or night as I'm having right now. So I will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.